Gear 5 Luffy or Sage of 6 Path Naruto? Obviously with the 9 tails. Who will win in a fight? Let's get to it. Now let's get into it. Now, who do I believe has the advantage in the beginning? I gotta give it to Naruto. And the reason why I'll give it to Naruto is because of the Rasen Shuriken. Because it cuts your cells at a molecular level, it basically cut anything. And we know Luffy's one weakness is because he's made of rubber. Rubber can cut. But that's a very small part. So let's get into what Naruto does. Okay, so Naruto has the Rasengan. He has Sage Mode, obviously because that goes with the Sage of 6 Paths. So he can feel natural energy and all that stuff. He has, the 9 tails. So, and mind you, not just the 9 tails, all the tail beasts. So he has, 9 tails ability, he has magnetic ability, he has all these things. Lava, all that stuff. You can put it with Rasen Shuriken. He can put all that stuff, into his Rasen Shuriken. So that makes him pretty strong. He has Taijutsu, which he can, fight really well. And he has the Shadow Clones, which you can, jump Luffy basically. So those are like Naruto's strengths for this battle and what I'm kind of like, thinking about, whatever. I'm not using Baryon Mode, just to let y'all know, because one, it's in Boruto, not Naruto. And secondly, it basically kills Naruto slowly. So I don't want it to be in a situation where he's dominating, but he's dying, so he doesn't win the fight. So I'm gonna use the ability he can use where it doesn't actually kill him or destroys his chakra. So that's why I'm using the Sage of 6 Path mode. Now to get into the Luffy side of things. Luffy has Gear 5. So he can turn anything to rubber. He can access lightning. So he can grab lightning, throw lightning. He can just basically do whatever he wants to do with lightning because rubber does not conduct electricity. He has observation haki where he can see a few seconds ahead of what's going to happen. He has armament haki and roll where he can hit your spirit or your insides and doesn't actually physically have to hit your body, which is pretty OP. And he has conqueror haki. So that's kind of what he's bringing to the table. Obviously he has Red Hawk. He can make himself bigger. So even if he was fighting 9 tails QB mode, whatever, where Naruto turns into a gigantic 9 tails, he can turn into a gigantic version of Luffy and fight him. So all those stuff is what Luffy's bringing to the table, and it's gonna be a good one, man. Good tale to take. Let's get into it. All right, guys. So here's my take. Right, for this battle it's gonna be a very tough one on both sides. Luffy's main thing he has to watch out for is the Rasen Shuriken, because like I said, it could cut your cells at a molecular level. If he gets hit with one, it's probably gonna be game over. But because Luffy can use lightning to move, he can move pretty fast. And if Naruto wants to use his Bijudama, why wouldn't Luffy pull up the ground and bounce it back like he did Kaido's blast back? He definitely can do that. So I think the only thing Luffy really has to worry about is Naruto's Rasen Shuriken. Whereas on Naruto's side, Luffy, like I said, can move through lightning and he can throw lightning, which is very fast. Obviously, speed of light. Speed of lightning, whatever. So he has that to his advantage. He also has observation haki, so he can see a few seconds in advance. So even, let's say, if Naruto is doing his shadow clone or something to that effect, Luffy could dodge it because he sees, what's gonna happen before it happens. So now, obviously, Naruto's gonna be able to feel Luffy before Luffy, gets near him and be able to dodge some of his attacks too. But the difference is that he can't see into the future. It's more of like he feels the natural energy around him. Whereas Luffy actually sees the future. He sees like a second or 2 or 3 or 5 in the future. So if, like, hypothetically speaking, if Naruto would change himself into a rock and spring out on Luffy wouldn't be phased because he knows what's coming. Like he will know what's coming. So for me, and then also I think if he can use the roll thing, or Roy, whatever, would he be able to hit the 9 tails? Because that is Naruto's inner chakra. Him and the 9 tails chakras are mixed. So would he be able to affect the 9 tails also? Who knows? So that's definitely another benefit or addition to Luffy, because he can hit possibly the 9 tails, which Naruto cannot. So there's a lot of things that kind of goes in this battle, but I'm gonna have to give the slight edge to Luffy, and that's only because I think the roll thing, he'll be able to hit the 9 tails, and hurt the 9 tails as well as Naruto. He's able to see the future to some degree, so he's able to better predict what Naruto's gonna do. And even if, hypothetically speaking, give for example like the Mihawk situation where he was gonna attack Mihawk, he's seen in the future and then change his action due to that. So I think he'll be able to avoid the Rasen Shuriken for the most part. And then when you add in that he can throw lightning and move through lightning and do all that stuff, and he can make himself gigantic to the point where he can punch a whole island, I gotta give Luffy the slight edge. All right, guys. Get in the comment section, let me know what you think. Who would win this battle? Gear 5 Luffy or Sage of 6 Path, 9 Tails Naruto? Put that in the comment section below. Am I tripping? do you agree? And again, guys, when y'all get in the comment section, this is a friendly discussion. Don't go crazy. You know what I'm saying? Get in the comment section, let me know what you think. And if you like this video, definitely click the video just